Most new aspiring entrepreneurs are completely delusional when it comes to entrepreneurship, what it actually looks like to get results, and what it takes to become successful with all of this. And I believe that this is a huge issue because so many new entrepreneurs are just walking off a cliff and they don't even realize what they're getting themselves into, what it actually looks like. And in this video here, I'm going to share with you 7 hardcore truths with the purpose of snapping you out of this, getting you more in touch with the reality of what it's like to be an entrepreneur. And by doing this, it might be a little bit painful at first to accept some of these things. It might sting a little bit, but at the end of this video, by the end of this video, you're going to have such a clearer perspective into this entrepreneurial world so that you can navigate it well and really get the results that you're looking for and make your dreams come true. So I hope you enjoy. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want to have made, hit enter, thousands of logos will come up. You choose the logo that you like. You can edit and refine that logo as long as you want for free until it's perfect for you. This design here I made for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get 66% off at checkout. The first red pill I want to drop on you here is that nobody is coming to save you. In entrepreneurship, there is nobody that is going to do the work for you and make your dreams come true for you. All of this is going to fall back onto you, and every responsibility falls back onto you. So if your business isn't doing well right now, it is nobody else's fault but your own. And you can't blame it on the information you're getting from other people. You can't blame it on your resources. You can't blame it on anything. It all comes back down to you. And if you have the mindset that, you are a victim of various forces and things are out to get you and you just can't make it happen because of this and this, well, nobody's going to come and save you, and it's literally all on you at the end of the day to make this happen. So when you finally do take full responsibility and accountability for everything that's happening in your business, you'll tend to perform much better. You'll tend to be much more effective in your business and get better results. The second hardcore truth that's really hard for us to accept as entrepreneurs is that we are not entitled to rewards for our efforts, our time, or our passion. Basically, you can't guarantee anything and nobody owes us anything. So even if you work really hard on your business and you give it your best shot, you are not entitled for, sales. You don't get to force people to buy anything from you. Nobody owes you anything at the end of the day. And going back to that first harsh truth, it just comes down to really accepting responsibility for creating something that people truly want to buy from you, whether that's a product or a service. You really need to deliver and give people the value that they're looking for. So just because you've invested a lot of time into your brand and you put a lot of effort into your business or your YouTube channel or your Instagram or your TikTok, whatever it is, it doesn't mean that, you're owed anything for it. It all depends on the quality of what you're putting out, and that's what's going to determine how much you get in return. The third red pill in entrepreneurship is that it usually costs double what you think it's going to cost to really get your brand rolling, and it usually takes at least twice as long as you think it's going to take for you to start getting the results that you're looking for. This is just a common thread in entrepreneurship. It's something that, after starting up multiple businesses and doing this for a long time, you tend to realize is that things actually tend to cost more money than you think they're going to cost, and it ends up taking a lot longer than you think it's going to take. So even though this is kind of like not ideal in terms of what we want to happen, just being able to recognize this and accept this as a part of the process should sort of take away some of the guilt that you feel with where you're at or how much money you have to spend to invest in products or mistakes you've made along the way. And hopefully it sort of settles you down and just brings you back down to reality for what you're really in for on this journey. The fourth truth that I have for you is that work-life balance is a myth, especially at the beginning stages. If you're trying to create this nice, healthy work-life balance while you have a startup business, you may be able to get some results doing that, but if you're really looking to crush it, get those amazing results, really get some serious momentum for your business, it's going to require some sacrifice, some dedication, and some serious obsession into your business. And it's really similar as an analogy to like if you want to kill the animal in nature, there's going to be a hunt. There's going to be like a period of grueling work where you only sleep a few hours some nights, you're out there, you're working, and you really need to like get after it. And that's kind of what it's like in entrepreneurship at the beginning. So, don't reserve energy with this. Like really put all of your effort into it and really drive it forward, because that's really what's going to get you that true momentum right out of the gate. The fifth truth here is that you will constantly feel uncertain as to whether things are working or not. You're going to constantly be questioning yourself, constantly not be sure if what you're doing is the right thing. And this will never go away. And I have a feeling that this is probably the most relatable of all of them, because every entrepreneur knows this feeling of, am I doing the right things? Like, am I running the ads the right way? Am I, marketing my brand the right way? And there's always just this feeling of uncertainty that's in the air. And that's because it's all of the decisions are coming back on you at the end of the day. You're having to make all these decisions and you don't have anyone else to look to. And so you don't have this herd behavior where you can look up to people and say, oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And this is just super easy all the time. A lot of the time running your business, you're just going to be living in this uncertainty, and you have to take action through that place and just sort of believe in yourself and learn from the mistakes that you make. And every time you make a decision, you sort of get better and better at making them into the future. The sixth truth here is that with all of this responsibility you're taking on, all of the uncertainty in the decisions that you're making, all of the results that are constantly being demanded from you that you keep up with and that you perform all the time, it's naturally going to lead to increased stress. Okay, there's a saying, your business is like a child. It never sleeps. It will cry throughout the night. And no matter how much attention you give it, it will always demand more. Okay, and this feeling will constantly lead you to feeling like you're unaccomplished. Like no matter how much work you put in, there's always something else you could be doing. There's always a little bit more that you could be going. And it's just going to naturally lead to increased stress. So being prepared for this and recognizing that this is a part of the entrepreneurial process, this is what you signed up for, is a huge component to being a successful entrepreneur, being able to withstand that and just, eat your emotions, so to speak. The final truth that I want to share with you here is that no one else will fully share or understand your passion for what you are seeking to achieve. And this is going to lead you to feeling like pretty lonely at times. You're going to feel at times like there's really nobody around you who shares the same drive, has the same passion, or even understands the struggles that you're going through. And you're going to have to go through a lot of this on your own. And so I want to prepare you for that, because a lot of the people within your own network, a lot of your friends or old friends are just not going to understand you and what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And so, that can be much harder to deal with than you might think, even just hearing that. But that's definitely something that you will experience along your journey. What I hope that this video did for you is I hope that it sits inside of you. And over the next weeks or months working on your business, these truths start to present themselves to you and you start to see things for what it really is. And by seeing things for how it really is, it will help you navigate the space so much better. It will help you prepare, be less naive, and be able to tackle this entrepreneurial world with so much more passion, drive, effectiveness, and get better results within your business. And so I really hope that that helps. My clothing brand marketing program is 50% off until the end of the year, and this is the last sale that I'm ever going to have. I break down real conversations I've had with celebrities and influencers to land endorsements for my own brand. I show you how to grow a real following on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube from scratch. And I show you how to set up, structure, and scale up Facebook ads and TikTok ads for your clothing brand. If you're interested, you can learn more about what's inside at clothingbrandmarketing.com, and I hope to see you inside.